Deserves it.
Yeah, he does.
All right, well, as we continue our coverage of the Road to the Rock Hall and the 2009 induction, we're taking a look at a rock and roll in Cleveland and some of our local talent.
Yeah, this morning we introduce you to three guys who might not share the stage with Rock Hall inductees, but they play with the same passion and have been doing so for years. Business by day and rock and roll by night. That is BMZ, a local trio of musicians with a passion for music.
The thing that's unique about, I think, what we do is the chemistry of what we have together. I mean, we're doing it for the music.
BMZ is made up of Jim Baca on bass, Mike Misak on the drums, and Jerry Zigo on guitar. But music doesn't pay the bills. They all have day jobs.
My day job, I'm a carpenter. I work at the Cleveland Clinic. I've been there 34 years. When I first started there, I told the supervisor that was hiring me I'd probably be here just a year till, because my rock band was going to make it any day now. So 34 years later, we're still trying.
Still trying to make it big? Maybe not. But they sure love the music, the crowds, and the town that rock built.
It gives us an opportunity to get in front of a live crowd where we can express the other part of the show, which is the live energy that BMZ can put out there. Three old characters, you know, and but we have a blast doing it.
It's still a great town. I mean, Cleveland is blue-collar rock and roll. People love their music. It's good stuff.
It is good stuff, plain and simple. And where else are you going to get real, honest-to-goodness rock and roll than Cleveland, Ohio, and a great bass player like Jim Baca here with me right now from BMZ. Thanks so much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Your official, no, I said thanks for waking up this early. He says, normally I'm on a plane by now. So
that's about right.
Which means you've got a real job, or what they would call a real job, you know, and you play the music for fun. Tell me a little bit about that. You know, you work your way through the Monday through Friday grind. Is this what you really look forward to on the weekends or when you have the gigs?
Well, when we play, again, when the band was put together, we came together about 6 years ago, and the idea was about original music. So it wasn't about going out and doing the weekend bar scene. It's about playing concerts. It's about going out 8 to 10 times a year. A little different than we did 30 years ago.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that a little bit. You may have heard Mike mention in the story that your drummer say when he's been at the Cleveland Clinic for 34 years now.
That's right.
And when he started there about 30 years ago, he said, you know, I'll do this for maybe a year or so, but my band is really gonna, you know, take off. Right. What was it like back then?
Cleveland was just a hot city. It still is. The talent in Cleveland is fantastic. But, you know, as you're growing up and you're a young man and you have dreams of being a rock and roll star, and then reality kicks in.
Yeah, but you know what? This is a great place to do this, though. Even now, I mean, you've got history. You guys have been around for a long time, you know, and playing, you know, with each other in different ways and shapes and forms. But now you're playing in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame city. Do you still have the same feeling you did whenever you were that young?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The minute you step on stage, when you look at that picture when you're 18 years old, it's that feeling.
Well, I've got over here right now. This is your CD. I mean, yes. You know, you guys aren't kidding around here. You're not just going out.
That's our third one.
Weddings and bar mitzvahs here. We're talking about the real deal. Now, how often do you guys get together and try to practice through the week too, or are you guys just to the point now where you know what the other one's thinking?
Well, we're always writing music. We're working on our fourth CD right now, and so when we get together, it's usually once or twice a week, whenever we can. Again, we have day jobs, so right. We do get together. We're fortunate enough that we have a studio that we can practice in and record at.
Great.
And then, you know, we put the product out and we go out and we play.
Very good. I'll have you sign this. Thanks so much for waking up with us and coming in this early.
Thank you so much for having me.
You going to come back for Live on Lakeside this year for us?
Absolutely.
There you go. Jim Baca from BMZ. Thank you so much for taking the time. Back inside, you know, Abby.